show. It is Mobility Monday. I want to show you another I've been digging these band mobilizations lately. I learned a lot of these from a book called Supple Leopard from a guy named Kelly Starrett. There's another fellow I follow who's a PT. He has his Instagram handle is Squat University. It's really, really great stuff. I highly recommend you check it out. A lot of people come in, they sit a lot, so they need to mobilize this bone in their leg. They need to move it in the joint because it's been stuck in a certain position from sitting all day. So one way to work on that is to use a band to help reposition that bone. There's different angles, different approaches we can take. Today I want to focus on when these hip flexors might be tight and that bone can shift back into the joint, into the acetabular, into that hole in your hip or the socket in your hip. One way to work on that is to bring a band around the back of your leg. So I'm going to work this sucker up just below my glutes right here. I'm going to work back because I want to get a lot of pressure, a lot of tension here. This will be my back leg. I'm going to bring this leg up here to help steady me. I'm going to kind of keep my hands here so I keep this midsection nice and braced. And what I'm working on here again, loosening up my hip flexors all in the front, the quads, some of those deeper ones that come up into your torso. But I'm also trying to move that femur. And sometimes we can go back and forth with this, but all I'm going to do is hold a stretch tonight because it feels nice. It's Mobility Monday. Let's stretch out those hip flexors. It's a good one to do post-workout too. So that band is really tugging on me. I'm just holding a neutral position, but it's moving that femur, and I got a good burn right here. Now, if I contract these glutes right here, that stretch intensifies because it tilts my pelvis and allows it to move forward a little more. Make sure that when you're holding here, you can shift your weight forward, but what most people do when they shift their weight forward, they arch their back, and that shortens what we're trying or hoping to lengthen here. So we're using a band to mobilize this leg bone right here, hopefully move it up in the socket a little bit, and also stretch the hip flexors some. Don't allow yourself to fall into that arched back position. So you could sit here for 30 seconds to a minute to 2 minutes. You could work forward, you can go up and down in a lunge. All those things are great ways to work on hip flexor tension and mobilizing that femur. So if you got any questions, toss them in the comments below.